so we had students come from all over the United States. Well, many of our, since we'd had many retirements of older faculty members when I became president, and we had many younger members of the faculty, it was natural that they wanted to get into the war work directly. And so many of them were in the armed forces and in Washington in one way or another. And that meant we had many vacancies on the faculty. And just at that time, Hitler was stirring up things, of course, and there were all kinds of unrest in Europe. And so many distinguished scholars came from Europe to the United States. And our faculty that were here, the ones that were here, bless them, they welcomed these people. Now, that was not true on all campuses. Some campuses, they objected to people from Europe, refugees, so to speak, who nevertheless were great scholars. But our faculty welcomed them. So during that period, we internationalized the faculty. So after the war, of course, all these students from all over the United States had been here, and they rather liked it, and the GI Bill of Rights made it possible for them to go wherever they wanted to go. One of the great governmental acts in legislative acts in education, and so within 2 or 3 years' time, all these students came flooding back, and we internationalized. Our student body from before that time had been largely Hoosier, and now it became a national student body from all over. And then, of course, the governments of the third world, finding the fact that believing that American higher education was the best in the world, sent enormous numbers of international students here, and so we welcomed them, our faculty welcomed them. I suppose we have as many international students as any institution in the country without an agriculture and engineering school.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
What did that bring to the university? What did all that?
It brought an entirely different perspective, point of view, an international point of view. Instead of just strictly a Hoosier point of view, it had a national and an international view that the student body had in itself.